Get ready because I've got some tea that's asterisk scorching hot asterisk. And it's straight from the Kardashian household. This time it's not the sisters stirring up drama or the media throwing shade. Nope, it's North West who has everyone talking. Kim Kardashian's mini-me did more than just shake the table. She flipped it completely, leaving everyone, from fans to friends to Kim herself, stunned. North's asterisk brutal honesty asterisk about her mom's fashion had the internet in a frenzy, sparking debates about Kim's parenting, North's bold personality, and whether Kim's really calling the shots at home. If you've been keeping up, you already know where North gets it. Her dad, Kanye West, has never been shy about sharing his opinions, and North, she's following right in his footsteps. Always bold, always honest, and asterisk never asterisk holding back. This little queen let her mom know asterisk exactly asterisk what she thought. But this time, North's comments were so raw that fans everywhere said, "No way, not in my house." Some even joked that their kids would have been grounded for weeks. So what exactly did North say that left Kim steaming? It all went down at the 2023 Met Gala, Kim Kardashian's asterisk biggest event asterisk of the year, basically her personal Super Bowl. She spent months preparing to deliver a show-stopping look because, let's be honest, fashion is her thing. Since her Kanye era, Kim has embraced bold, statement-making styles, building a brand that thrives on shock value, creativity, and glamour. But just when Kim thought she nailed it, North stepped in with her unfiltered thoughts. Instead of applause, she gave her mom a verbal reality check that sent shockwaves through social media. Fans couldn't believe North's shade, and Kim's usual calm approach wasn't enough to hide her reaction. One thing's for sure, North West isn't holding back, and this drama proves she's not afraid to tell it like it is. The harshest review of Kim Kardashian's Met Gala look didn't come from fashion critics or online trolls. It came from her own daughter, North West. The moment North saw Kim's outfit, she didn't hold back. First, she bluntly called the look cheap, leaving Kim visibly shocked and hurt. North wasn't finished there. She dragged the pearls Kim was wearing, saying they looked fake. And just when Kim thought it couldn't get worse, North delivered the final blow, claiming the gaps in the pearls made Kim look like a Hawaiian girl with a ripped dress. Ouch. Now picture this. Kim spends hours putting together a look for the Met Gala, her biggest night of the year, only for her own child to criticize it so harshly. To make matters even more awkward, the designer responsible for the outfit was in the room when it happened. He reportedly admitted later that North's comments were his worst nightmare. While some fans laughed it off as kids being brutally honest, others believe there's something deeper going on here. Many have pointed out that North's relationship with Kim often feels more like that of a friend or critic rather than a child and mother. Kim, in turn, seems to react as though she's trying to appease North instead of setting boundaries. This isn't the first time North's unfiltered opinions have caused a stir. As she grows older, her blunt personality has become more noticeable. For example, during an Instagram live session, Kim praised Olivia Rodrigo's song *Driver's License*. North quickly cut her off, accusing Kim of lying and saying she never listens to the song. These moments have left fans wondering, is North's bold personality just part of growing up? Or does it highlight an unbalanced dynamic between her and Kim? One thing is clear, North West is not afraid to speak her mind, no matter the situation. North West, known for her blunt honesty, has shown a side of herself that surprises many. For Kim's 40th birthday, she received a gorgeous floral arrangement, which she absolutely loved. But North, as usual, wasn't afraid to speak her mind and quickly called the flowers ugly. Although Kim tried to brush it off, this exchange once again highlighted North's willingness to offer her opinion, even when it came to something Kim cherished. These moments have given fans a glimpse into the unique and sometimes challenging dynamic between the two, leaving many wondering about the nature of their relationship. Now let's talk about another moment that raised some eyebrows. North's big debut at the Hollywood Bowl. We all know the Hollywood Bowl is a prestigious spot for performers, usually reserved for those who are serious about their talent. When a child performs there, it's often seen as a sign they are the next big star. However, North's performance didn't quite live up to the hype. Some fans began to question whether Kim and Kanye used their influence to make it happen, but the performance itself left a lot to be desired. Instead of impressing the crowd, North seemed a bit off. Her outfit didn't help, and her stage, the media wasn't impressed. They rolled their eyes at Kim's behind-the-scenes posts, which seemed to hype up a performance that clearly wasn't ready for prime time. This whole situation sparked more criticism about nepotism, which is when someone gets opportunities just because of who they're related to, not because they've earned it. Many fans felt that North's performance was an example of this, as she didn't seem to put in the work or show the necessary talent for such a big stage. People started asking when the entertainment industry would start prioritizing skill and effort over family connections. It seemed like North's performance was a clear example of this issue, and fans were upset about it. Kim Kardashian posted a lot of behind-the-scenes content, hyping up North's performance at the Hollywood Bowl, even though it was clear that the show wasn't ready for prime time. It was like she was trying to convince everyone that it was going to be a huge success when, in reality, it wasn't. In the past, stars like Selena Gomez had to work their way up through hard work and practice before making it to big stages like this. Now, it seems like all you need is to be the child of a famous person to get that kind of chance. It felt like nepotism was on full display, where a famous last name got North into a big venue, but without the talent to back it up. Hollywood isn't for everyone, and if North was really serious about her music, her parents should have guided her better. A few private lessons or starting with smaller performances would have given her a better foundation. There's no harm in beginning small, and it could have saved North and her parents the embarrassment of a performance that didn't live up to expectations. Sometimes you need to crawl before you walk, and in this case, they tried to jump straight to running without putting in the work. The real problem here is nepotism. Many kids work their way up by performing at local talent shows, school plays, or community theaters. They put in the time and effort to develop their skills, but North skipped all that and got a spot at one of the biggest venues in the world, even though she didn't have the preparation or skill for it. People felt it was unfair. Imagine spending money on a family weekend at the Hollywood Bowl, expecting to see a top-tier performance, and instead, it feels like a karaoke night. It's not like North is just any child. She's Kanye West's daughter. That automatically puts her performance under a microscope because Kanye is a music legend. But instead of delivering a standout performance, North's show fell flat, and people started questioning how she even got the chance to perform there. This situation brought up the ongoing debate about nepotism. For those who don't know, nepotism is when someone gets opportunities simply because of who they are related to, not because of their talent or hard work. This is exactly what we saw with North. The performance wasn't about showcasing her skills. It was about promoting the Kardashian family brand. It wasn't about talent. It was about their influence and connections. People began to wonder when the entertainment industry would start valuing actual talent over connections. The problem is that Hollywood used to be a place where raw talent could shine, regardless of your background. But now it's beginning to feel like a VIP club for those who are well-connected, not necessarily skilled. The days when hard work and ability mattered more than your last name seem to be fading, and it's upsetting. If this trend continues, Hollywood might lose its magic and become more about who you know than what you can do. This issue isn't new. Nepotism has been creeping into many industries for years, but right now it's especially noticeable in entertainment, and people are starting to notice. If nepotism continues to grow, it could spread to other areas too. As an audience, we need to start speaking out and refusing to accept these clear examples of privilege. Recently, a TikTok video went viral showing North West possibly realizing for the first time that she's not untouchable. In the past, she had always received standing ovations, partly because her father, Kanye, was there to support her. But this time, the crowd's response was nothing but silence. It must have been a tough moment for her. Even as she tries to act confident, seeing all the negative comments online has to be painful. I really feel for her because no one likes seeing a child being criticized, especially when they're just trying to figure things out. However, this could also be a chance for growth for both North and her parents. The backlash after North's performance was intense, and it wasn't about her personally but about the clear display of nepotism. One person posted, "Casting North West as Simba." There are hundreds of talented kids who have actual training, who've worked with voice coaches and dancers. It's clear that Kim's image as a public figure is important to her, but it's also becoming evident that there may be consequences for her approach to parenting. The ongoing debate over how North is raised and presented to the world continues, and fans and critics alike are eager to see how it all plays out. The big question is, why hasn't Kim stepped in to correct North's behavior when it comes to her blunt comments? Some fans believe Kim might be treating North more like a friend than a mother. This could explain why Kim is hesitant to discipline her daughter. Maybe Kim thinks being more supportive and lighthearted will help her bond better with North. However, this approach seems to be leading to some disrespectful moments from North. On the other hand, there are those who think Kim might be feeling a bit intimidated by North's strong personality. It almost seems like North is the one in charge, turning the usual parent-child dynamic upside down. A perfect example of this is when North criticized Kim's Met Gala dress. Kim didn't try to correct her daughter. Instead, she tried to reason with her. Kim told North that the pearls on the dress were real and expensive, even suggesting that North might need a lesson on what pearls are. However, North wasn't impressed. She replied casually, saying she liked the pearls but still thought they looked cheap, almost like they came from a dollar store. Instead of shutting down her daughter's comments, Kim asked North to go easy on her, saying, "I respect your opinion, just go easy on me today." North's response was, "I won't lie, but I'll keep quiet if you want." This exchange made it clear that the balance of power in their relationship feels unbalanced. So what's going on here? Is North just being a rude child, or is Kim not doing enough when it comes to parenting? Some believe Kim might not be setting clear boundaries with her daughter, allowing her behavior to go unchecked. Others feel that North's bold personality is just part of who she is, and it's being misunderstood. Kim's approach of staying calm and letting North speak her mind may be part of her strategy to raise a strong, independent child. However, this could also backfire if North's comments cross the line into rudeness without any consequences. This situation has left many people questioning Kim's parenting style and wondering if she needs to step in more when it comes to disciplining North. Some think Kim is too focused on building a brand and maintaining a public image as a supermom. At the same time, others believe Kim is trying to be a more relaxed, understanding mother, giving North the space to express herself freely. It's a tricky balance to strike, and fans are divided on whether Kim is handling it the right way.